And we're underway. Sapulpa Chieftains control the basketball, and Dennis has got it right there at the top. Looks like the Tigers a little man-to-man burst, or matchup zone, if you will, maybe. Maybe a 1-2-2. Julian Smith, a little dipsy-do, back in and out. That one doesn't go, and an offensive rebound there for Williams. Three-pointer on the way, no. Golden taps it to Nagy. Nagy's going to put it on the floor and being hounded by some quick defenders and losing it out of bounds, but it's going to stay for Sapulpa. So Nagy with the turnover, and the Chieftains come out with instant full-court pressure after that rebound.
Yeah, Sapulpa's got two of the quickest guards we're going to see all year.
Stick is going to pick up the foul as he gets underneath Smith. Coach Wall saying, hey, it was straight up. It looked like he may have moved under him.
Not sure, but I think Smith might be a 3-year starter for Sapulpa. And he's got some confidence to go with that quickness.
That confidence did not get him that first free throw, though. It's still no score, 7:24 to play. Smith's second one on the way, and it is good. Full court pressure, guarding the inbounder. Golden with the basketball. Being hounded by Dennis. Barnes at the top as the Tigers work it around. Golden on the floor. Gives it to Sticka, but Sticka stepped out of bounds. Not the greatest of handoffs. It was a little crowded in there, Mick.
Yeah, he penetrated, got the help up that he was wanting as a guard, and left Sticka open. We just weren't able to get the ball to him. He was open, and I think we had 2 easy points waiting if we complete that pass.
Three-pointer on the way, doesn't go. And in that zone, it's tough to get those long rebounds. And Jacoby Durant makes the Tigers pay. There's a whistle and a foul on Smith. You know, Sapulpa's got, looked like that whole time Eli Williams was kind of open, just floating around the lane, and they didn't want to go in there to him. So don't know sure how big of a scoring effect. Oh, and that one's going to be poked away and stolen by Durant. He spins, traveled, not called. Smith on the rebound, can't get it. Sticka clears, gets the elbows out. Goes over to Dolan.
Sticka's got a textbook rebounding style. Grabs that ball high, brings it down, elbows wide.
Oh, nice going. They had Dolan cutting back door, and then they switched over to him, and he quickly got the ball to Sticka. Nice play on both ends on both those passes. Good defense by Sticka. Here comes Golden, going to push. It's going to take it on in. It's going to get blocked. It's going to be a blocking foul. Foul's going to be on Hunter Hogat. That's his first. So Golden with a chance to tie and then give the Tigers the lead if he can hit both. Off the front of the rim. Comes in shooting 68% from the line. Averaging 8 points. He has a team high 12 assists. He gets one of them. So it's a tie ball game. Dennis is going to bring it up for the Chieftains. Playing against his former team. He hasn't really forced anything tonight. Smith can't get it. Battle for the board. Second chance, the big man, Williams, puts it in. Nagy pushes. Left hand goes over to Sticka. Sticka fakes up. Goes up, can't get it. Gets his own rebound. Goes up again, and that's clean. Official calls a timeout. Trying to figure what that's on. Some equipment over there, baby, on Smith.
But 32's dinged himself up a little bit. He's going to be all right.
All right, so Hogat had a little limp there going on, and he's clean now. Durant penetrates. Hogat kicks it up to Smith. Oh, gets Golden in the air, and he pulls up. Can't get it. Sticka rebounds. Here comes Nagy. uses the stick of screen. Goes over to Dolan. Down inside. Barnes back to Dolan, being guarded by Dennis. They know each other well. And that's probably why Dennis is on the second leading scorer for the Tigers.
They may both have a little bit to prove tonight.
Definitely so. Nagy, a runner, doesn't go. Chieftains are going to have numbers. Dolan, good hustle back. Dennis almost walks. Doesn't. Nagy's almost forced out of bounds. And he was. That wasn't called. Sorry, didn't think the ref was going to hear me. Dolan, deep three. No. Smith now pushing as he got the rebound. He's going to pull up. Little floater and he scores, and Dennis slaps the ball away, so Dolan can't get it in quickly. Block. Going to call on Smith, doesn't agree. Going to say I was in defensive position. Nick, what'd you see?
That's his second. Well, I'll tell you what I did see is the official that made the call. It's a tough spot to be in. May have been offensive, may have been a defensive blocking foul.
Toughest ones in basketball, right?
Yeah, that official is the movement is going straight away from him, so it's hard to see. But the good thing for the Tigers is that's his second. He's on the bench.
Oh, a block there, and could have got some body, but not called.
That's about the most contact we're going to see this year without a
whistle,
a foul call. My goodness.
Dolan quickly from the top of the key, got it. Puts the Tigers on top, 8-7, Logan Dolan. Dennis, little crossover, going to penetrate, going to run over Barnes. That's got to be offensive. No bucket. Jared Barnes takes the charge. Well done.
Little payback for the no call on the other end. Great job, Jared Barnes.
That's one thing I think the Tigers can do is maybe get Cameron a little out of control sometimes.
Yep.
He likes to penetrate. That's the kind of player he is. He's a slasher. He can shoot you, but he's also a slasher. Nice screen by stick out top. Nagy gets it slapped away again. Missed layup, offensive rebound. And the putback is good by Tejan Tafe.
Sapulpa plays at a quick pace, sometimes looks out of control, but you get enough possessions, you get up and down the floor enough. Just need a few of those to go in, and going to be to your advantage.
Yep. McGurdy in for the first time for the Tigers. He's going to reverse layup. It doesn't go, and it's going to come down as Hogad has that one, and he's pushing. Yep, going to get called on a reach of Sticka. Didn't move his feet. On the floor. That's Sticka's second, and here comes Simon Blair in, and Simon gives you valuable minutes, and he may be asked to give more than the usual tonight.
Yeah, I was hoping we could get more time out of their key players being on the bench, not ours.
Blair grabs that rebound as it slapped away, went off the missed three. Good news is Barnes has been clear of fouls so far, so maybe he's catching up with the speed of the game. Shots blocked. Blair can't grab it. Pushing is Williams. Gives it off Dennis for three. No. Oh, and there's a push. Williams fouls Dolan, who dribbled out of trouble under the basket.
McGurdy's got to learn on the other end that his player set up a screen for him, and he didn't use it. And there are times you're not going to use the screen if the player's overplaying, but there's no overplay, and kind of got himself in there and forced up a shot.
A little Tally checks in for the Tigers, and that's a guy that brings a lot of energy. I like the way he plays.
Yeah, we've got a lot of kids that can contribute.
Oh, that pass just off the mark a little bit. Blair needed to put a little spin on that pass because Tally had his guy sealed. That was an easy two if we could have connected.
Yeah, Tally was telling him where he wants the next one. We'll see if we can't clean that up a little bit. Tally definitely had good position.
Tally up front on that zone. He's long. Nice steal by Golden. Comes in and picks the pocket of Taffet. He's going to take it up. He's going to scoop. Doesn't score. Follow is good by Blair. Tigers take the lead. Taffet's going to push up, try to take advantage. He's going to penetrate. He's going to stumble. Rebound's going to go to Jones. He's trapped down on the bottom. If Golden would have seen that pass, could have had another steal. He's going to put it on the floor, go against Blair. Can't get it. Blair gets the rebounds. 3 Tigers there to take it. Here comes McGurty. He picks up his dribble, gives it to Golden. Golden puts it on the floor. Needs some spacing, gives it to Dolan. McGurty uses then it's coming and picking his pocket. Here comes Williams now. Loses the handle on it. Golden gets the steal. Tigers trying to run. Dolan for 3. Can't go. Rebound. Tally gives it to Blair. What a pass.
Goodness.
Oh, my goodness. Tally, what a play. And Blair was there to finish it. Wow. Well done. That's a highlight reel there. We'll get to check that one on the break. Deep 3. Dolan with the basketball. Gives a long pass to Golden down the side. He's going to take it on in. Step can't. Yes, it does. He gets a couple of bounces and it goes. Tigers stretch the lead. What a lead pass from Dolan, though. He got Golden running down the sideline. Found him there, almost like a quarterback calling that one. Golden with the steal. He returns the favor. That's been happening. He's at his pocket picked and then coming from behind. Jones slaps it away out of bounds. Tigers will have it underneath. 10 seconds to play in the quarter.
Cherry checking in.
First time we've seen Cherry. Quintevin Cherry. Quarterback coming in. Here comes Nagy also. McGurty's going to sit down. Dolan's going to take a break. Kind of surprised me there on an inbounds play. Thought that might be the guy you go to. Let's see what happens in these final 10.
Oh, there he is.
Simon Blair, and he's going to get stripped. Oh, that's costly right there. Oh, and the foul. Cherry comes back and then fouls him. Good hustle, but a little less than 6 seconds on the clock.
Well, that's one we'll
you
definitely want back.
You don't want to. Yeah, you got 2 points. That could be a 4-point swing. He hits both of those. You think, hey, we're going to get 2 on this inbounds, and then you give up 2. That one goes down for Toffee. Senior-dominated team, the Sapulpa Chieftains, but they do have some sophomores that play, and Toffee is one of them. That doesn't go. Nagy's pushing. Can he get it off? He's going to have to shoot it now. Left hand doesn't go. Tigers lead at 14-10. And let's look at that impressive play. Let's see if we got that one called up. Oh, here we're going to look at that. Here we go. There's the shot from Dolan. This is that play that we got a little bit of a look at. Tally falling back, and then there goes Blair up for the 2, and those were a big 2.
That was great awareness by Tally to be able to realize that he's getting ready to have a turnover, but also to be able to find a player in scoring position to go get a good 2 points for us. Yeah, the Tigers, 7 turnovers in that first quarter. Chieftains, 6 offensive rebounds. Neither of those are good for us, but I do know that we had our fair share of both offensive rebounds and steals.
Oh, and on a positive note, Cherry makes his presence felt as he takes in that and scoops it and scores for the Tigers. So he makes up now for that little turnover he had. Oh, that's a walk. Yes, sir. I'm sure the official had some help standing next to Coach Wallace there, too.
Yeah.
I'm sure Coach says, he traveled.
They have had multiple coaches calling for that.
All wearing white and sitting down on the bench, right?
That's right.
Dolan way to come to the ball there, Logan. Goes behind the back, loses control of it, though. Oh, that's a palm. Oh, they're going to call Logan with a foul, compounded the turnover. Wallace is saying, I don't think he touched him. Logan's saying the same thing.
Yeah, that Sapulpa's press. Logan did a great job of beating that first and second defender, but he got to that third one and just didn't have time to get rid of it.
Lost it a little bit on the behind the back dribble.
Yeah.
Inside pass to Cherry. They're going to let him. Oh, and he got swiped. I'm telling you what, they've got some quick hands out there.
Absolutely.
Smith got quick hands. Durant, deep three, and it goes. We are knotted at 16.
We need him to pick up that third foul here. Nice
Inside, find it now. Tally, can't get it. It's a good look inside. Nagy with the steal. Take him down the sideline. He's going to take it on again himself. Nagy with the foul. Or Hoggett, I'm sorry. Nagy scores. Hoggett fouls him. Williams getting ready to check back in. It will come in on the second free throw. See what Nagy can do here. 71% free throw shooter. And got that one. Bounced off the back iron and went in. But the bottom line is it went in.
Tigers playing with a lot of energy. Got that steal, and he went strong to the bucket, and we had ought to be some track coaches up here watching these two teams get up and down the floor.
Seeing some quick hands out there too.
Yeah.
Deep three on its way by Duncan. No, and that's the second one he's missed from way down there. Cherry hits that one go out of bounds and going to be Tiger basketball. Nice play by Cherry. Knew he couldn't get the ball, so he just kind of throws a hip into Smith, and Smith can't make the play until he's out of bounds. Nagy now see if he can control it against the quick hands of Durant. He gives up to Cherry, who's going to kind of help bring the ball and pull Williams out a little bit. They're just going to let him see if he can beat him. Crossover dribble, going to take Williams in. He was pushed, and he scores. So, you know, we lose the, they're going to call a charge,
yes.
as it were. I knew he was there, and he was set. Barnes picks up his second charge tonight, and it was huge.
I'm telling you what, poor guy has no regard for his own body.
Well, look at my body now, and I have no regard for my own either.
Oh, great job, Jared Barnes.
They're going to come try to trap Cherry, and he's almost lost the handle on it, but Dolan was there to pull it out. Golden going to penetrate baseline. He steps on the baseline, and well, he's going to get a push, a little force out there, if you will. Block. We're going to the bonus? Yes, we are. My partner, Mickey Replo, go all over that one. He said, hey, when we got a chance to go to the free throw line, send us there, Stripes.
That's, yes.
Yes.
It's a great way to minimize their athleticism. Just take it to them, get them in foul trouble, make them back off a little bit, maybe become a little more timid. Boy, when we step up and make them, really going to help.
Tigers lead it by half a dozen right now, 22-16. You can see on the board behind there, Williams is going to kick it up. Durant's going to penetrate, pulls up, doesn't go, rebound. Nagy puts it on the floor, and he slashes between two Chieftains, and he didn't hear you. He was getting ready to pick up and go to Dolan on the wing for three. I sensed it. Okay, this is interesting. Going to bring Sticka back in. Cherry probably sensing still in football shape, not basketball shape.
Yeah,
Stick is going to have to go play it safe. He's got two. Ooh, long pass, and Golden, got away with dragging that foot. Penetrates, gets it off the Sticka. Sticka underneath the basket and scores. Over here wanting the basketball was Duncan. No one saw him. He's missed a couple of threes, so he better not be clapping and saying, give me the ball, boys. Until he knocks one down. Sticka jumps out at him. He penetrates, doesn't score. Sticka can't get the rebound, but then Nagy finds the loose ball. Sticka and Williams battled for it. Golden on the floor, and you know, there's been Cameron Dennis has been relatively absent so far. Timeout on the court. It's going to be a full, so we'll take it with you We'll be back with more Tiger basketball on Aerovision after this.
You go hard for just a couple seconds, you get a rest, and hard again for a few seconds. Basketball can be, you might get up and down the floor for a full minute or so without a break. And so Coach Wallace getting Cherry out after just a minute or two is really smart coaching on he and his staff's part.
Nice little dish down, easy play on the baseline side. Williams gets it. Yeah, you don't get a 25-second between every play. And Dolan tries to go behind the back again and lose it. Leslie luckily picks it up. He might want to scratch that one for a while from his resume, from his repertoire, excuse me. Sticka, oh, he got behind it. What a catch. What a pass. Tigers are doing a lot of the good things. There's a three-pointer on the way, and it goes down, so it cuts the lead in half. Durant hit that one. Golden going to force the action, get across the timeline. Sticka gets run into. Oh, and they're going to call a foul on Sticka. Wait a minute. He said offensive foul. What's he going? No, okay. Yeah. So the signal was offensive. I'm a little confused now. Who's it? Confused. Okay.
Yeah, it's a player control foul.
Yeah.
On the defender who ran through the screen.
Yeah.
It was a great screen by Sticka. I mentioned earlier that one of our players didn't use the screen that was set. Golden did that. The player ran right through our defender.
Yeah, that will be a. Well, did he? Wait a minute, I'm confused on. Is it the running over, or did he grab our offensive? It must have been a. I'm totally.
Let's not say it too loudly, but they blew that one on who's shooting the free throws there.
Yeah, but I'm not going to think much differently between Stick at the line and Golden.
Yeah. The good thing is Golden's hit about.
Golden's been on tonight.
Several in a row, which is
that when he backed off the line that time.
The curse. I should not ever say that. I'm sorry.
Very perimeter team. Oh, that's going to be a foul on Stick as he gave way and gives up. Yeah. Stick has got to just stay on your ground. Yep. Don't give up. Don't give out. Other way. You're a big man. That's his third, and that's costly right there. And now we're going to say, Cherry, we don't care what kind of shape you're in. If you're in basketball shape.
We need you.
Of course, Simon Blair can come in and get some time as well. So not hurting right now with Cherry finally with the team after, taking a week or two off after football. Three-point play not completed. Cherry is going to give it up to Golden now. He said, I don't want to dribble it down myself, coach, but thinks better of it. Golden goes behind the back. He's looking. He's going to penetrate. He's going to dish off. No, he's going to. There he goes. Ooh. Finds Cherry inside, and he scored. He is almost fouled from behind.
And almost got the dunk on that one.
That would have excited some people. Cherry's kind of lost maybe on defense. Doesn't know where he's supposed to be playing. There he goes, getting out on a three-pointer. Misses everything except the hands of Nagy.
I think the jungle's going to let him know about that.
Nagy beating Cameron Dennis off the dribble, but loses control of it. Dolan's got to get on the floor and get that basketball. Come on, Logan. Traveled. He was moving all around the court, was Hogat. You can't pivot on your backside.
Yeah.
There's not a 1 foot that is in place when you do that.
Yeah, we didn't get out on the floor, but thankfully Cherry got in his face enough to make him roll around to try to find someone, which caused the turnover.
Gertie's got to give it to Nolan. There he goes. Dolan puts it on the floor. Little runner with the right hand. Doesn't go gets his own rebound. Oh, he could have gone right back up, but he gives it to Golden. Golden's going to go inside. McGurty for three on the way. Yes! Tigers have pushed the lead to 9, their biggest of the night. Three-point. No. Nice rebound by Sapulpa. A little up the down for Dennis. He's done that hundreds of times, but it doesn't work tonight because he's wearing the wrong color. He's going to be called for the charge as Golden. He said, "You sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?" And the official said, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, 3-on-2, we ought to at least you got to get a shot attempt up. It's good defense on Sapulpa's part.
Tigers, knowing what Cameron Dennis likes to do, are doing a good job of keeping him in check so far. And you know, those sophomores want to step up as well and say, hey, you know, don't leave us.
No, I think we're seeing
maturation process.
That class is stepping up. They, I mean, from the get-go this summer, they were on call.
Oh, look at this. Cherry face guarding.
Yes.
Cameron Dennis, but taking it in and scoring easy is Durant. So
I think we had a little mix-up there. We had some guys doing one thing, some guys doing another. That was a wide-open layup.
Some didn't realize that they were, I think it was a box and one was called because I saw Dolan switch places. Dolan's going to score. Had two choices there, go score, kick out. He chose to score, and he did. Dennis puts it on, going to kick over to Hogard, who puts it on the floor. He gives it back to Dennis, who loses the handle.
Another 3-on-2.
Cherry falls on him. Where's it going to go? And it's going to go Sapulpa's way. They're going to find the basketball. God. Dennis is fouled by Golden.
2 3-on-2 breaks if we don't get a shot.
Dennis now looking for his first points, and you know that's the thing. You give a guy points at a free throw line, that may get him a little feeling comfortable. That one was pure.
Yeah, hold him in check for almost 15 minutes. Sure love to have him go to the locker room and think about not scoring at all instead of coming away with.
Got 1 and 2, but the littlest guy on the court gets the offensive rebound. 5'8", Jacoby Durant. Seems like every game we have to harp on that for the boys and the girls. Long three, and there he goes. Duncan finally hit it. He's been shooting it and looking for it and clapping for it and wanting it, and he got that one.
Yeah, he sets up in that offense like a shooter.
Yes, he does.
He's got his feet set.
And he's deep.
Yeah. Put the ball on the floor.
Yeah, almost got the 5-second call there. Dolan with it. Trying to get away from Durant, can't do it. McGurdy's going to put it on the floor and he's going to go to the hole. Looking for a foul, and it's going to be a block, and it's going to be a 2 shots for McGurdy as the Tigers go into the double bonus. Thing you got to do here, Mick, is you got to make both these and then clamp.
Yeah, we need a solid defensive possession here.
That's part of it. That's a third of it right there.
Hopefully force them into a difficult shot, and if they are to miss, got to secure that rebound.
McGurdy 80%, a little better than that now that they hit both of these. And that's the three-point kid that's handling the basketball out there. And he traveled as he tried to give it up, so we'll take it. No wonder Duncan sets up on the three-point line and waits for the basketball. Mistake there made handling it.
Yeah.
Oh, and Jeremy Buzzard is going to feel grief from me as he tried to help and pick up that basketball and he couldn't do it. Jeremy Buzzard, one of the greatest fans the Tigers have had. He's always out here taking pictures, doing things. You can find his photos at Buzzworthy. McGurdy's going to take it again. Oh, and he just didn't go up strong. That's going to be it, though. Half is over. Three-pointer doesn't go for Sapulpa. Tigers lead it 36-29. We'll be back with a little bit of second half action in about 10 minutes on Aerovision. Sapulpa gets the ball to start. penetrating inside, and a three-point opportunity on the way for Julian Smith. And was that the Barnes picks up the foul. Okay. Hey, there was something you don't usually hear to start the second half. First personal on Jared Barnes. We haven't heard that very often.
Yeah.
So Jared played a great first half, picking up 2 charges, and really just played great defense throughout. Didn't turn the ball over.
It wasn't an awful position right there. He just he jumped. Offensive player initiated the contact, and occasionally that goes to the offensive player.
Usually they say the rule of verticality, but it doesn't hold true very often.
Not always, no. Uh-oh.
Golden's going to penetrate. He's going to get it off to Dolan. Dolan with that quick release. Yes, sir! You can count it. Oh, and is this what you were Owen?
Yes.
Cameron Dennis gone
Dennis
down. We don't want to
down.
see that. Tigers lead it 39-32 on the three-pointer of Logan Dolan. Durant pushes it past Nagy, but good help defense there by Barnes to make him kick it back out. Jones is in for Dennis, number 13. So right now the size advantage up top for the Tigers. Oh. Tell you what, Jones was trapped with nowhere to go. He got bailed out on that one.
Yeah, I think Golden just caught him
just enough
on his way by.
Baseline, no, and that's going to be the third. Or will that be fourth?
Ooh.
Yeah, fourth personal. Simon Blair coming in. And McGurdy checking in. Golden going out. Too easy and another foul. That one's on Barnes. He's going to pick up his second. Reaching in. That didn't even really run a play. He just ran to that spot and no one was paying attention. No one covered it.
Great inbounds play. Sapulpa started with the player on the block and moved that player to the corner, and our defender went with him, which opened up that block, and 32 just flew right in there.
Hogat gets the first one. Oh, you hate to see those fouls. You hate to see that giving up that easy entry pass.
We've played 1 minute and 8 seconds and had 4 fouls. I'm going to make an assumption that Sapulpa was told
Attack.
about how they how they played in that first half, and they're going to come out and get after it in the second half, because I don't think they expected to be down 5 at half. Or 7 at half.
Yeah, down 5 now. McGurdy's going to penetrate, kick back out to Dolan. Barnes directing traffic, one dribble. Got him in trouble. Dolan came to help. McGurdy on the floor. Jumps up, Dolan catches it. Gets it swiped. And almost commits a foul. Pushing is Smith, and the ball gets stuck. It's going to be Tigers basketball in the alternating possession. Cherry going to come in. Barnes going to go out. So doubling up the size there, and maybe a little bit of ball handling as well. Cherry's got a chance to push. Comes to the wing, almost loses it. Gives it up to Nagy, who drops it, and that's a double dribble. Yeah, you can't catch the ball and drop it and pick it up and try to dribble it again.
Well, the rule I was explained several years ago was that a fumble dribble is not a double dribble, but a dribble fumble is. And,
that's clear as can be, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it all has to do with when you have possession.
Yeah, that's
right
what I think he had possession before the drop.
And he might have, the official might have seen that. I didn't notice it, but hey, he called it. So,
so it is.
We'll go down that road.
When he gets stripped, hanging out too close to the half-court line where you have travel was missed. There's the three-point shot by Hogarth, doesn't go. Big rebound by Durant. Boy, that guy can jump. Jones with a shot, doesn't go. McGurty is fouled. Coming back was Williams. Good rebound by McGurty.
Yeah, his man was out on the three-point line. He blocked out momentarily, went in to chase the ball and picked up a good rebound for us.
Nagy's going to come out. Taffe's going to check in. Golden checks in for the Tigers. Ooh. The one thing I noticed, we want the Tigers to be quick with the ball, but not hurried with the ball. And when we start getting hurried with the ball, that's when they turn it over a little bit on the dribble.
Yep. Yeah, there's a difference between playing fast and playing quickly. And
there's one of those right there.
Yep.
Oh, nice block from behind by McGurty. Where's the possession going to go? They're going to say it belongs to Sapulpa. Tough angle from up here where it went off of. So we'll just have to agree with the gentleman wearing the black and white stripes. Hogarth puts it on the floor. Dolan pestering him. Penetration. Kick back out. Cherry almost with a steal. Three-pointer on the way. Launched. It was short. McGurty knocks it out of. Oh, no, it's going to go out of bounds against Sapulpa. Smith kind of shot the arching rainbow and didn't go. And now Blair's going to come out. And Barnes is back in. Seen a lot of action this quarter, but not a lot of points. There's a bump and a foul, but no whistle. Fans wanted it. I wanted it. Didn't get it. Barnes is at the top. Going to give it to Golden. Tigers trying to settle down. Who's the foul going to be on? They're going to say it's going to be on Durant for holding Cherry. Maybe. Yeah. Tiger basketball under the basket. Let's see if we can get a simple inbounds play under our own goal. No, it's going to be on the side. How's that on the side? Oh, well,
I'm not
whatever.
Sure. That foul looked like it took place inside the lane, which should have been an underneath.
Yeah. Golden put it on the floor. He's got Dolan over here. There's a quick one. And Dolan is fouled. It spins around and goes down. Dolan's going to the line. Chance for a 4-point play.
Boy, he's got a quick release.
And, he starts it down. Here we go. Let's look at it again. Here's the pass coming out. Sucks in the D. Dolan, let's watch it go around and around and get dizzy and fall through. Let's see if the 80% free throw shooter can make good, and he does. Big play by Dolan. The Tigers are back to matching their biggest lead of 9.
Don't foul him. He's out of control, boys.
He's got jets, though. It's quick. Let's see, though, on the floor. It's not sending to the line. Let's just take it. This one they're going to take underneath. All right. Let's watch. Okay, they're going to go on a line now, so hopefully they won't have a chance to sneak somebody down underneath. They do. There's a little guy. It was Jones, and he scores. All 5'8" of him got position underneath. That's twice the Tigers have been victimized underneath the basket. Golden. And he works it in between two defenders and gets called. There's a foul. Sapulpa. I think it's going to be on Tafe. His second. So they're going to say he was shooting. Hogarth asked the officials if they're sure about that. He said, yeah, we're going to let him shoot.
We're going to need those at some point.
Let's look at how good the Tiger defense has been tonight. Midway through the third quarter, they've given up 36 points to the Chieftains, and the Chieftains' lowest point total in the season is 77 against Muskogee in a 77-50 win. So, oh my goodness gracious. Oh, and they get 2 points out of it. That's a double dribble.
That's what I saw.
Got behind you. Golden's going to take it, penetrate in. He can't get it up, not strong enough. Jumped off the wrong foot, bounces off a foot over there. That's still second count. It still should be on. Wow. I don't know. Well, it's traveling. Offensive rebound. Cherry comes down with the block. He's going to get called for the foul, being on top of the back. Officiating for the most part's been good tonight, but I think they missed a couple of what could have been turnovers.
Yeah, defensively we've looked ragged the last little bit, and that's
coming back to bite us a little.
It's hurt us, son.
It's cost us fouls as well as points. That one's no good. Got to box out this time. Janelle Bruner checking in. There's Jamario Jones at the line. He missed the first one. Tigers lead by 6, 44-38. Their largest has been 9. The only time they trailed was early. 7-6. Got a 9-7 lead and then went on to not be behind after that. McGurty was fouled on a reach around and he's going to get called for traveling. Throwing the basketball and boy, sloppiness has gotten contagious.
Yeah, that pressure is difficult. I was just impressed at how well he got the ball down the floor and just one little mishandle.
That was the old leaving your feet to pass. Good closeout on the shooter. We've got Cherry at the top. That time couldn't get to him, doesn't go. Tally with a block. And now Cherry from behind with a block. Scrapping down on the floor. Who's going to get the basketball? And it's going to come out. Oh, and there's going to be a foul grabbing the leg of Golden as he was trying to get the ball. Foul's on Duncan.
Boy, both teams are playing so hard.
Hard and fast, and it just gets just a little helter-skelter for me sometimes.
Yep.
Cherry, a big man handling the basketball, got it over to Dolan, who's going to try to penetrate now. Going to give it to Cherry down the baseline, gives it up. Tally, and he's grabbed. So Tally's going to shoot a couple. That looked like a fourth quarter foul where you grab the guy's arms and don't let him do anything. Yeah. Hack-a-shack kind of thing. It's good with that one.
That was going to be an easy 2. So I can understand why Sapulpa fouled.
Yep.
Boy, I'm so impressed with the way our Tigers move the ball, both by the dribble and with the pass. Nice to see from a young team.
Hogat goes in, can't score. Dolan had the rebound, losing it. Tally tries to throw it in, and Dogan's going to chase after the floor and get it up to Cherry. Here he comes. He's going to slow it down. Now it goes in. Tally's going to take it up over Hogat and gets it. So a nice sequence there by the Tigers, scrapping to get the basketball.
They appreciate that.
One thing, Mick, you've been keeping track of have been offensive rebounds by the opponent. And so far, in the second quarter, the Tigers limited Sapulpa to 2 after they got 6 in the first, and they've probably got they probably got 2 or 3. You got them for 3 this quarter.
Yes,
but that was early.
Yeah, they started the game with 6 in the first quarter, and they've only had 5 since.
So Hogat gets a big 3, cutting the Tiger lead to 5.
But an offensive rebound right there turns into 3, and those are killers.
Ooh, risky, lackadaisical pass. Barnes gets the catch though, and the foul is going to go on Tafe, his third. Barnes will get to shoot 1 in the bonus. Let's see if he can push this lead back up to 7.
There's another
Dennis checks in.
Another one of those possessions where we got a little lackadaisical. A lot of standing. And it's easy to do when the other team is so active that you're watching your teammate to see what they're going to do, but what they really need you to do is cut, flash to the open places, go set a pick for your teammate.
One thing you can't do with a lackadaisical lob pass is throw it towards the backcourt.
Correct. Now, if that gets picked off right there, it's an easy 2 on the other end.
Oh, nice entry pass. Oh, Dennis catches one inside and scores. We see a little bit of personality come out at him when he catches the ball to the net and hands it to the official under the basket.
Yeah. Not sure how much personality you can have when you've got 3 points on the night. But.
And those are his first 2 from the floor. But they found a way to try to get him going.
Sapulpa's in a zone.
That's a deep one from Golden. Yes, sir! Wow, I don't think anyone expected that.
All right, we counter their zone with our zone of our own. Oh,
oh my goodness. Now
there
what? Now, did they get that one? Yeah. Second time was the charm that time, not the third time. The second time he walked before he put the ball on the floor, and then after he picked up his dribble, walked again. Golden's going to take the impounds from Dolan. He's going to put it on the floor. That could have been a walk too. Is that what you're saying?
And
a foul.
And the lowered shoulder.
Yeah.
On defense. My goodness, this is a physical game.
Oh, and he's hurt. He's limping. Golden's limping a little bit. I think he maybe got bumped knees. Boy, I tell you what, there's some quick hands out there. Dennis knocked that one away. Challenges Dolan and he scores. Golden's going to come off. Not sure exactly what happened there but he's feeling worse for the wear, so he'll come to the sideline. Dolan looking to inbounds. Gives it to Nagy. Nagy's going to put it on the floor, go behind the back. Talley's coming up the screen. Nagy takes it. Dolan, not enough room, spins on Hogat. Penetrates, gets it to McGurty, who's going to take it in. Little spin, going to get fouled, going to shoot 2.
Boy, had an open player there. He just didn't see him. We'll take 2 free throws.
Tigers have been, I don't want to jinx them, but I'm going to say it anyway. Tigers have been shooting well from the line tonight. Coach Evan Drake going with the, he's got the Christmas sweater on or Christmas shirt. I couldn't tell, I know his brother Taylor very well. I thought maybe he got that out of Taylor's closet.
Well, he's got the matching ugly tie to go with that ugly shirt. But it's festive.
It is festive, for what that's worth. Festive doesn't necessarily mean ugly, though. So I don't know where the ugly sweater, why festive and ugly, how they became one and the same.
Wait till you see that tie.
I'm going with you, but it doesn't mean it's festive. Just got it's ugly. Dennis kicks it out, finds a wide open guy in the corner. And the 3 just before the quarter is good. And it's a 6-point game as we go into the third. We'll be back for an exciting fourth quarter after this on AeroVision. 54-50, as you see it there on the scoreboard. That 3-point basket late really changed the complexion of the fourth quarter here early. Tiger with the basketball. We're in for excitement. Can the Tigers hang on and give these Chieftains their first loss? McGurty's going to take the 3 after thinking about it. Doesn't go back iron. Sapulpa with the rebound. That little hesitation. You're going to hesitate, just don't do it.
Yeah.
Nice hands on defense. Hogart thinks about it. He's going to penetrate and dish out to the baseline to Dennis. Dennis seems to have recovered from whatever ailed him there when he was on the floor for about 30 seconds. Going to pull up from 3. Doesn't get it. Williams gets the rebound and is fouled. So there's one of those offensive rebounds. Boy. I'm telling you, maybe do the old Eddie Sutton thing with both the girls and the boys. Just put them in the football gear and say, come on, kids. Get after it. Okay, that one misses by Williams, thank goodness.
There's the occasional bad bounce, the long rebound that you can't help, and coaches are okay with that. But when a ball bounces a foot from the basket and you don't get it, it's difficult to overcome.
3-point lead now. Things are getting a little intense for the Tigers. It's been a while since they've only had a one-possession lead. There's a foul, and Logan Dolan's going to go to the line, and that's not bad news at all. Dolan says, do you want me to make him, Coach? Yeah, make both of them, Logan.
It's been a physical game. I see multiple guys out there kind of limping.
Yes. I'm feeling some of it myself. Maybe that's just age. Oh, my goodness. Fourth quarter. That's when things get a little more tense. The free throws are a little more hard to shoot. Dennis puts on the floor. He's going to kick out. Hogat is going to drive, go baseline, and Cherry on the backside of a rebound, not in rebounding position. And another offensive rebound. Dennis going to penetrate, and he's going to be held on the floor by Cherry. And it will be a 1-and-1 for Cameron. There's another offensive rebound that could lead to potential points in a tie. Well, not a tie ball game. It's a 3-point game, but Dennis gets the first of the one in bonus. Now comes the bonus. Doesn't go. Cherry rebound. Again, they kind of walked to that spot, didn't put a body.
Well, I sure thought I saw a lane violation on.
Oh, Dennis with the steal of Golden, but it goes out of bounds on the slap out. Oh, it's not a lane violation on one of the players in blue?
Yes, got in a little early. So that might have been why he was a little quicker to that spot than we were.
Well, the ball bounded away to the spot we needed it to. All right, let's see if our sophomores grow up some here in this fourth quarter. They've done a good job of growing up during the game. Cherry gave a little push to Cameron Dennis. No one saw it. Dogan, quick release. Can they get it? No, good rebound by Cherry. He's going to go to Dolan over here on this side with the left hand. Nice dish down by Cherry. Good court awareness there to see Logan cutting to the hole. Oh, and a steal by Dolan. He gets it slapped away. Doesn't go. Good rebound, Cherry. Here he is going to push. He's got Dolan ahead. Dolan's going to go across. Tally no, and then back to Cherry. Oh, but Sticka came in and battled it. Here comes Cameron. Got a turn. Oh, he's going to kick it out instead of taking a layup. Three-pointer. Doesn't go. Tally. Oh, and he gets run into by Hogat. Or is that Nagy? That's Nagy down there.
Nagy ought to get the free throws on that. Woo. There's some great ball movement on this end on that last break.
Yeah, I was giving Tally credit, and it's Nagy actually making the plays. Number one. The official's talking to somebody about something. I don't know if it's about an injury or Hogat. Hogat may have maybe ran into somebody and has some blood we got to clean up. Or the official gets some words he didn't like from Hogat. No technical was called, but he's talking with the coach. Maybe it's just that Hogat's going to come to the bench. Maybe. There's all kinds of mess going on down there. We don't know who's checking in, who's checking out. Now the officials are going to call him in. Hogat will go to the bench. And who else? Albany needs one more to go. There it is. Jamario Jones goes to the bench as Jay Duncan, the three-point shooter, checks in, and Julian Smith, he with the quickest hands of anyone we've seen on the court tonight. And maybe the quickest feet. So Nagy gets that one.
He's playing with four. We need to just isolate him when he's on defense and go right at him. Force him to foul or get out of the way.
I think Nagy's been perfect tonight on free throws. Like that. That was offensive push-off, if you want to call it. Oh, yeah. Sticka
Wow.
may be moving just a little bit too much. I think he slid over at the last minute. He's going to pick up his 5th. He was there, and then Smith made a little body move in midair. And Sticka may have moved with him at that time. You see that one again?
Yeah, there was definitely some movement. I just know these players are a lot faster than the ones he's been used to playing with the last few years,
Yep.
and he's learning too.
Yeah, he is.
But well, that was one that could have gone either way. It could have been an easy no call.
First free throw was good.
Double bonus for both teams. A lot of free throws may be shot in the last
And I would guess that
5:43.
if the Tigers maintain this lead, they'll be the team that needs to hit them,
Oh, definitely.
obviously. Sapulpa gets both those from Smith. Timeout, 32nd timeout. Now, unless something strange happens, Tigers are going to score well above their season average tonight and eclipse their season high of 60. And Sapulpa is going to be well under their season average. So,
There's that double team.
good catch by Dolan. That's going to come across the other way to Barnes. Oh, that was that. Ooh.
Not
Man,
quite as
not quite as crisp, and you got to
Yeah,
get it to the as far away from the defender as you can in the reach of the offensive guy, and that was like a quarterback pass behind the receiver. Yeah, get there in the back court and take that one. McGurdy putting it on the floor. Some traffic right there. Somebody's got a break to get open. Here comes Nagy.
Got to move, boys. Got to move. Lots of picks.
Nagy handling it out there, being guarded by Durant. McGurdy puts it on the floor, and there's going to be a hold. They're going to call.
That could be his 5th.
They're going to call number 2 on because they are face guys. They do not want Dolan to get the basketball, and so that is going to be all for Julian Smith, and he doesn't know what he did. Holding Dolan on the perimeter, so there's a chance now. 2 free throws. That helps you relax a little bit more than that 1-and-1. You know you got 2 to go, so your first one a little more comfortable with.
Well, the good shooters walk up there thinking they're making both of them all the time anyway. It doesn't matter if it's a one-shot technical.
I just remember
One.
Dolan missed his last one. I couldn't
I know
believe
it.
it. There we go. That's pure.
Yeah.
Back on it. Got his stroke down. Boy, well, let's not say it. Good job. 6-point lead. Let's just maintain it there. Let's just keep it and extend on it. No less than 6. That makes us all too nervous.
Yep.
Challenged. Couldn't get it.
First
There was
time,
Dolan to grab that board.
first time tonight we've gone to a very soft 2-1-2 defense.
Nagy penetrates. McGurdy in the corner. Needs to get it out of there.
Yeah. Help him.
Here comes
Get out of
Barnes
that
now.
corner.
Barnes in the corner. Yeah, good call by Coach Wallace. Timeout. Just work a
Yeah,
little bit of the inside.
Sapulpa's big man was out on Barnes, out on the wing
Yeah.
right there. So I'm not sure who was on Cherry, but it wasn't anybody his size.
So Hogat is going to be on Dolan, and that's it. Dennis is on Cherry. So Cherry's got the strength on him. They're going to try to go to. Almost made that catch. Pass just a little too high. Cherry, with the block, but he's called for the foul. He came down with the arm just a little too much. But boy, he got up and had the block. I thought all ball, but that's one of those toughies that when you come down with that arm, it's just going to look like a foul.
Yeah, we missed an opportunity on that. We ran a great out-of-bounds play.
Hogat can't hit the first.
Pass was just a little too high, too far away from the basket right there. We gotta get that one up there where it's an easy catch and shoot for Cherry on the offensive end down here.
Nice call, just didn't get it executed. So they get 1 of 2. It's a 5-point game. Obviously full court pressure. Nagy's got it.
There we go. Come
McGurdy.
help. Nice. Come help. Come help. Good.
Cherry, well, he's thinking it. Oh, doesn't get it. Dolan challenges for the rebound. He gets it for, pass almost a good thought. Williams makes a good play for Sapulpa going the other way. What are they going to get? Going to call a block because he put his hands in the air, which you can do, but thought it was good positioning there by McGurdy. Call just went the other way. Toughest call to make, though.
Oh.
I see you agreeing with me from that moan.
Everybody buys a ticket, thinks they know which call is the right one to make right there, but my goodness, guys, it is so hard to make that on a split second when both players may not be moving. It's tough.
And again, as you said earlier, you're looking from behind the play straight on, and it's hard to tell if a guy's moving back or sideways or which direction he's going.
Mm-hmm.
When you got a traffic down there.
We
so
have not
doesn't get either one of them. Good rebound there by McGurdy.
We have not seen Ian Golden in a while.
A reach in. I thought he may have got that clean.
I think he's been down here getting some treatment.
Okay.
Not sure if it's a hamstring. He's kind of grabbing the back of his leg earlier.
Is it a hammer or maybe the groin area? Somewhere in there.
He's been down getting treatment for several minutes. Hadn't been in the game in
a
while.
I think he did come back in for a little while, and they had to go right back with him because he just didn't have quite the steps he needed. We'll take that. But fortunately, we got a guy like McGurdy that can come in and handle the ball as well. And now Golden is coming back in, and Barnes is going to come to the side.
One of our strengths this year is we've got a lot of kids that can handle the ball, and it's been very important tonight.
And right now, it's learning that, hey, the arena is not too big for you, sophomore.
That is right.
You can play it. This is probably got to say right now, the
backside,
the key growing up game for the Tigers.
Good.
Inside, can't get it. Oh, second chance for Williams. Boy, all Tigers were around that, and they just either mistimed it or something, but whatever it was, there was not a body on Williams. Yeah. Oh, he saw the feet, but didn't see the bump. 5-point ball game. A lot of time left. Durant's got it back at the top. He's going to try to settle things down. They like going through him, it seems like. Even though he was the starter. Oh, nice play by Cherry. Bats it away. Golden's got it. Cherry picks it back up if it's slapped. Here comes McGurdy. There's no one there. Slow down. You can find Dolan on this far side. Don't get trapped down there. And he does, and he throws it away. Oh, nice play by Williams. That's his biggest play of the night. Now here comes Nagy.
Get away.
Oh, and he tries going behind the back, gets swiped from behind. Layup doesn't go. Rebound for Hogat, and he gets it back. That comes out where they're rushing when their teammates ahead. Cherry now wants to take it in. He's going to get called for an offensive foul. You can use that forearm in football, but you can't in basketball, and things have not gone well these last minute for the Tigers.
3 consecutive turnovers.
Trying to do too much individually, it looked like, over those exchanges for the Tigers.
Yeah, inexperience showed right there. Even Cherry, had he not called for that offensive foul, there were still 3 blue shirts down there for just the one.
Oh, and he's going to call a foul on Barnes well after the thing went through the basket. Interesting. Well, Barnes got there late, and he did foul him, but it was after the play was already over. Sapulpa's taken its lead since early in the first lead they've had since 7-6.
It's an 8-0 run.
Oh, didn't block. Logan got pushed underneath. Hogat pushed him out too low. Wow. Something about using that rear end and putting it in a place where you need to and securing that rebound.
Well, we aren't very big.
Tell you what.
We missed Sticka, Cherry,
Blair,
all of our big boys we missed right there.
Three-pointer on the way, doesn't go. Another offensive rebound. Does he lose it out of bounds? No, I thought he was standing on the line, but you couldn't see it from here, from my vantage point. It's only a 1-point game right now. Williams, jump ball. It's going to go Sapulpa's way. Well, that just means the Tigers get the basketball in the next one. And then Dennis in the corner is going to bring it out. There's where you don't force the action with a 1-point game, with a lead. Cameron know what to do. Now he's just going to dribble it for the next minute and 40 until the Tigers got to put some pressure on him. Now he's going to get over to Durant. Durant's going to penetrate, and I don't think Sapulpa's going to look to the basket at all. They're going to wait. They're going to get fouled.
They don't need to.
No, they don't. You got guys that can handle the ball.
Oh, that could have been a carry.
Logan Dolan with the rebound. There we go. Here comes Golden now. Goes all the way in. Oh, rattles out.
Yeah,
Wanted the runner.
We're going to have to foul at some point. Don't want to foul Dennis.
Block. Oh, no. And you make a 3-point play. It's going to be a 4-point ball game. That was costly. So some of the sophomore stuff did show up late.
Oh, absolutely. These last 2 minutes. Just,
again, Golden goes down. He gets a fairly decent shot, but in that situation, he's dribbling through 4 guys. You got to pull it back out and say, hey, let's work some ball. And let's go score on a great shot.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get Logan for a look.
Yeah, you don't want to play defense for a minute, which we did.
Oh, my gosh. Golden got pushed underneath and couldn't rebound. Timeout Sapulpa. 65-62. Tigers trail it by 3.
Missed free throw gives us an opportunity to tie or win.
Dolan's your inbounder. One person they do not have out on the court right now is Cameron Dennis, and maybe that could be because he's maybe still a little banged up and doesn't have the quickness that he needs on defense, because he does have the length to guard. It's going to stay here. That one's knocked out of bounds by Tafe. They can run the same play from that spot, but a little different. Golden's going for 3. Online, he got it. He tied it up. So a couple of big threes tonight by Golden. Boy, now it gets hairy, doesn't it?
Yep.
Sapulpa calls a timeout.
Just getting ready to say they don't have Dennis on the floor. So I bet he checks in.
Yeah, there he is. He's going to the bench now and he's going to check in. Wow.
Because he's a good player. It's going to be tough to guard one-on-one.
And now let's see. Are they going to let him in? Now, nope. They're going to say that he cannot come in. So Jamario Jones, because you've got to be called in by the officials if you're checking in. He never went to the bench. He just thought on a timeout I can go in. So, and Sapulpa has no timeouts left, so they couldn't call another one to get Dennis in. So the play they may have wanted isn't going to take place. Good switching defense by Dolan. No. Oh, and we're going to go to overtime. Golden secured that rebound at the buzzer. We'll be back with bonus basketball at 65-65 here at Tiger Fieldhouse on Aerovision. All right, we are back with overtime, knotted at 65, and it does appear that Cameron Dennis did check in before we went to the overtime period. Tally is going to jump against Williams. And the Tigers are the same as they were whenever we went to break. No really big guy on the court, unless you want to count Logan Dolan at 6'5", but 6'5" and very slender. And the tip controlled by Williams, back to Dennis.
Ooh.
Williams inside. He's going to go up and scoop it. Wasn't even challenged there defensively. Too easy.
Yeah, I think we've gone small, and I think we have some players that are out of position. Not used to defending down low like that. And it showed right there.
Well, Dolan's a smart basketball player, but he's also just a wing guy, and so that's a different position for him. Ooh, risky pass, good catch. Golden's going to take that one, doesn't get it. Felt some pressure coming and may have hesitated, and he's hurt again, and he's limping. Tried to draw the charge, couldn't get it. Dennis scores. Golden's going to have to come out. Wallace is going to have to see that. He's in pain. He's falling down now. He's going to try to get a timeout, an official timeout. I think they told him just to go down. Probably should have gone down earlier before possession was taken over, and now Barnes is going to check in.
The official closest to him had to watch the ball.
Yeah.
And did not see him, but yeah, I can't tell if it's a quad,
a groin, a knee, something down, you know. He's hurting. 4-point game. One of your better shooters is on the bench. Back door. Nagy gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line. Would have liked to have seen that ball just kind of defy gravity and crawl up and over the rim and go in.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what we do defensively here. That zone we started overtime with has allowed 4 easy points.
Yeah. Nagy hits the first one.
Like to see us go for some full court pressure.
There it is. You got it.
Oh,
Tally. Oh, almost. Tally with about an 8-inch height advantage.
Good hands.
Man.
Well, this kid's going to be nice to watch. Oh, another near miss.
Barnes gets called for the foul. Jared Barnes just happens to be in a place where officials like to call fouls. Yeah. That's all you can say. Simon Blair is going to check in as Barnes fouls out.
Yeah, you've pretty much got, if you're going to press, you've got to run a 3-on-2, 2-on-1 kind of fast break drill where those kids get tons and tons of practice on how to react to that ball moving so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of the belief that you got to pick one or the other, and we've gotten caught a couple times tonight trying to guard both, and you can't. You just can't at this level guard both the ball and
turnover on the inbounds. Wow. Jacoby Durant makes the Tigers pay with that steal and bucket. It is now a 6-point game. Dolan just threw it a little too far for Nagy. Nice hands there. Dolan going to pull up and shoot that one. Hand in the face, and he got it. All right, cut it in half. Let's go. Dennis with the basketball. A little half-court trap might be nice. Back in a 1-3-1 set, it looks like. Dennis penetrates, loses the handle on it. Nagy's got it. Dolan again. Oh, my God. Oh, nice rebound there by McGurdy. Gives it to Dolan one more time. He got that one. Yes, sir. Believe. It's tied at 73.
Wow. Boy, these people get their money worth tonight.
And then some.
Goodness.
Pull up.
That's a tough shot.
Oh, and he got it. Wow, the little mid-jumper fadeaway by Durant.
Come to the ball, boys.
1 minute. Well, they don't want to call that a little bump there. Almost a back door, but Arthur's with it outside. He's a shooter. That's why he's in there. Gives it up to, now Dolan's got it. Pressured by, he's going to roll the little floater, left it short. Dennis comes up with the rebound. He's going to push, and no reason for him to go all the way, but he's going to anyway, and he scored it. 4-point game. Tigers still with time. Here comes McGurty. Little crossover. He's going to take it all the way to the hole. What's going to happen? Little bump. McGurty's going to go to the line and shoot two. That foul is on Durant. Jacoby Durant, and it's only his first.
Well, Dolan has worked so hard for the ball, off the ball.
Yes.
That the fatigue got him right there. He made a great move. Nice little pull-up 8-footer, but just didn't have the legs to get the ball there.
And we've seen him make that shot several times in this season. Big free throw there by McGurty. Needs this next one. That one's clean. Little pressure now. Trap right there. Strong. Oh, they got the timeout. Sapulpa, that's their only one of the overtime session. 77-75. I'm nervous, Mick. How about yourself, brother?
Oh, tell you what. I gave up coaching for this reason right here.
I like what I saw. The Tigers, they were forced, hoping to get the 10-second. They didn't. They're trapping. As soon as Sapulpa gets across half court, they had him in the corner.
No, we did everything right.
Coach Bruner did what he needed to do.
Absolutely.
Call that timeout. 17.79 on our clock. So we're 9/100ths of a second slower than what you're watching at home.
We can get another trap. They do not have a timeout this time.
We'll go with a bump, and the foul's going to be on McGurty. And it looks like is it going to be Dennis? Not the guy you wanted to foul. He just comfortably sank the last two, and he's been to this free throw line several times.
Might have been the guy you'd want to double team out of bounds so that he does not get the ball.
Yeah.
But they may have better free throw shooters. We may not have had a lot of options.
Well, he was the first one to catch it, and you really didn't, because you need to make sure you left yourself enough time to come down and hopefully score, and then stop them one more time. Tigers down by 3. We can take a miss right here on a rebound. How about it, Cameron? Nope. So Sapulpa's going to put a little pressure to slow down the attack of the Tigers. McGurty just got his hands on it. Here we go. Look out behind you. Oh, and he's tripped in. Oh, there's a foul right there. McGurty went to the floor as he was tripped by Taffet. So McGurty's going to shoot 2. And you almost have to foul right away. I like to get the 10-second count if you can, but when there's only 12 and a half seconds to play, that's not enough time. You got to foul right away on the inbounds pass. That's assuming that McGurty makes both of them.
That's right.
If he doesn't, you foul anyway.
Only exception to that might be if they inbound the ball in the corner,
Yep.
which is a cardinal sin. Don't do it. But if they do and you can get a trap, there's a chance they might throw it away.
Yep. But that's if they're not smart, if they think that they're going to get 5 seconds called on me.
Yeah.
But there is not, if you're trapped in the corner, just stay trapped in the corner.
Yep. If you're able to pivot and not get tied up for 10 seconds, you've done a pretty good job.
Yeah, you got to reach in there and try to get a jump ball. McGurty did miss the first one. He got that one. So now it's find somebody and foul him, and Arthur's the guy that does it. And you're going to see Jacoby Durant go to the line, and that guy has been steady all night. His game got the little 10-foot jumper that kind of sent us into where we are right now.
Yeah, you mentioned how senior laden their team was, and their seniors have stepped up big here in this final parts of the regulation and overtime.
Big free throw there. Well, that's what they say about sophomores. They're not seniors yet, but they will be.
Yep.
So we'll be that team in a couple of years.
I was looking for you to tell me how many he had made in a row, because that's a surefire way to get him a miss.
Well, he's made more than enough, and he looked like he was very calm.
Yeah, good looking shot.
Dolan falling away, and I'm going to say, what do we got? Stepped out of bounds. That'll pretty much do it. 81-76, 5-point game.
Don't foul, don't foul. Coach, tell him don't foul.
Yeah.
Go for the steal, but don't foul.
Well, the
Yep. And maybe the next
next time it won't happen.
next time, don't.
Coach Wall steps out there and goes, what are you doing? Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, now you just make, because it's going to be hard for you to get down the court in 3 seconds, so it's going to look like instead of a 5-point loss, it could look like a 7-point loss.
Yeah.
Well, and I mentioned that this is, they have surpassed now what I said would be their lowest outcome of the season. I thought that they beat Booker T. Washington in the first game of the season, 80-72, and now they've gone past that. They had took them overtime. The Tigers took them to overtime to do that. The number 3 team in the state, and the Tigers showed well. Unfortunately, not going to show up in the win column. That last tee by Logan Dolan beat the clock, but it doesn't go. 83-76. Tigers lose a tough one. Mick.